Nakalagay sa ano. Hi!
Hi!
Hi! We're live! Watch us on Facebook. So today is World Read Aloud Day and we are celebrating it in our page. So for today again, we are going to have a read aloud with Enzo and Bettina. So hi everyone.
Hi. Hello.
Thank you for joining us. Hi Laarni Sarol Taray. Yan, hello sa inyo. Tayo ay magbabasa ng dalawang story para sa World Read Aloud Day. Okay. So, ayan. Hello, Karen, Criselda, Rich. Hello kayo.
Hello. Hi.
Ayan. So, magbabasa tayo para makiisa sa selebrasyon ng World Read Aloud Day. So, for today, we celebrate Read Aloud kasi sinasabi natin yung importance ng reading para sa mga bata. Diba? At sineselebrate natin yung paraan ng pag-read aloud. Okay, so sa araw na to, magbabasa tayo ng dalawang story. O si Tita Joy nandyan. Hi, Tita Joy.
Hi. Hi.
Ayan. So, meron tayong mga read aloud kids ngayon. Okay, si Enzo at saka si Bettina. Okay, so ang story natin ay from the book George and Martha, Rise and Shine. Okay, this is written by James Marshall and by Macmillan Book Clubs Incorporated. Yan, so ito yung babasahin natin ngayon. So sana kasama niyo yung mga kids nyo para marinig yung kwento. Dalawang kwento ni George and Martha. So hi Sunny Rose. Good evening sa inyo. Yan. So itong challenge na to ay challenge ng Pinoy Kids Read Pinoy Book for today's celebration. Ng anong sineselebrate natin ngayon, Bettina?
Read aloud book. Yeah. World Read Aloud Day.
World Read Aloud Day. So ikaw ba, Enzo, mahilig ka ba magbasa? Anong favorite book mo?
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Yun, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So, taas kamay ng mga nakabasa ng Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Yan. Hi, Jennifer and Jessa. Hello sa inyo. Ikaw, anong favorite book mo?
Dogman and the Lord of Fleas.
The Lord of Fleas? Fleas?
No.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so yan. So, mahilig magsipagbasa. So, I'm sure yung mga anak nyo din, mahilig magbasa. So, sana ay makinig sila. Itabi nyo na muna sila. Meron tayong mga magbabasa dito na dalawa. Okay, so we will read George and Martha, Rise and Shine. So, let's start.
Okay.
Bettina, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's start.
George and Martha, Rise and Shine by James Marshall. About two fine friends. Story number 1, The Fibber. One day, George wanted to impress Martha. I used to be a champion jumper, he said. Martha raised an eyebrow and said, George, I used to be a wicked pirate. Said Martha. George tried harder. Once I was even a famous snake charmer. Oh, goody, said Martha.
So, let's show George and Martha to them. So, where is George?
George
Where's George?
here. And this is Martha.
And this is Martha. Next.
Martha went to the closet and got out some. Here's a snake for you to charm. Eek! Said George, and he jumped right out of his chair.
This is
Sam.
Sam. Where is Sam?
Sam.
There's Sam. Next. There, so they can see the photo.
It's only a toy stuffed snake, said Martha. I am surprised the famous snake charmer is such a scaredy cat. I told some fibs, said George. For shame, said Martha. But you can see what a good jumper I am, said George. That's true, said Martha.
And that is our first story. So we don't tell a lie, right?
Yes.
We always say the truth. Okay.
Be honest.
Be honest. Very good. Now we go to our story number 2. The experiment. And our reader for today is Enzo.
The experiment. Martha was in her laboratory. What are you doing? Asked George. I'm studying. I'm studying fleas, said Martha. Cute little critters, said George. You don't understand, Martha said. Martha. This is serious. This is science.
So Martha is doing an experiment about fleas.
Fleas. The next day, George noticed that Martha was scratching a lot. She looked uncomfortable.
Hey, she was scratching.
George bought Martha some special soap. After her shower, Martha felt much better. I think I'll stop studying
Fleas.
fleas, said Martha. Good idea, said George. I think I'll study peas instead, said Martha. Oh dear, said George.
Was it a fun story?
Yes.
Right.
Next.
So we go to our third and last story. Story number 3. The picnic.
It's a picnic.
One Saturday morning, George wanted to sleep late. I love
Why?
sleeping late, said George. But Martha had other ideas. She wanted to go on a picnic.
A picnic?
Here she comes, said George to himself. Martha did her best to get George out of bed. Picnic time, sang Martha. But George didn't budge. Martha played a tune on her saxophone. George put little balls of cotton in his ears and pulled up the covers. Looks like he doesn't want to go on a picnic.
Picnic is so fun.
Martha tickled George's toes. Stop it, said George. Picnic time, sang Martha. But I am not going on a picnic, said George. Oh, yes you are, said his friend. Hala niya, hindi siya pupunta ng picnic.
Uh-oh.
Martha had a clever idea. This is such hard work, she said, huffing and puffing. But I'm not going to help, said George. I'm getting tired, said Martha. What could Martha be doing? Look at the photo.
What? He is
What is she doing?
He is pushing George's bed to go to to the
To the picnic area. Careful, the table is moving. So let's see. George had fun on the picnic. I'm so glad we wait. I'm so glad we came, said George. But Martha wasn't listening. She had fallen asleep. Look at that.
It's supposed to be opposite.
It's supposed to be George who was sleeping, right?
Yes.
Yes. Did you enjoy our story?
Yes.
Yes, very good. Come here, Enzo. So, we invite you everyone. It's still 9 o'clock. It's just 9 o'clock. So, maybe before bedtime, you can do your read aloud with your family. Right?
Yes.
Why is it important to read, Bettina?
To learn the story elements like setting, plot, and characters.
Okay, very good. How about you, Enzo? What do you love about reading? What do you love about reading? What do you learn from reading? Come on. What do we love about reading?
About the character.
Characters. What else? We learn about different stuff, diba? We read about different people. We learn. We go to different places. What else, Biting?
And different stuff that happened in real life.
Yes, diba? We can read stuff that happens in real life. And we learn a lot of lessons from reading books. So, what do we say to them?
Thank you. Thank you.
And
We love reading books.
And we invite all of you to do the World Read Aloud Challenge of Pinoy Kids Read Pinoy Books. Yay! Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for joining us. Bye.